The coronavirus lockdown has been an ideal opportunity for us to implement WinMan without the added issues of running a business from day to day. Although it's been a different type of implementation to those I've been involved in the past, it's worked very, very well.
Stuart Jones have seen the lockdown as an opportunity rather than a problem. They have seen that they get time in order to revisit all their processes, work through their business, and actually get a system ready so that when the lockdown finishes and the users are available again, they will be able to just train the end users and roll the system out for a go live. With the 25 years experience of implementations of the WinMan system, we have used this same methodology. It is broken down into 3 chunk areas. One, I like to think of the discovery. We understand your business, you understand WinMan out the box. The prototyping phase and development of the process. This allows us with the project team at the client side to develop a process which will run the business. Then we roll on into go live. All of that can be done remotely. It is just a meeting. There is no real need to be on site at any time. At the beginning of the implementation, we would ask that the client will set up a project team. The project team usually consist of 5 to 6 people. There will be a project manager, a lead, and then there will be a key person from each functional area of the business: purchasing, sales, manufacturing, accounts, etc. Within the first 12 weeks of the implementation, our customers will have an understanding of WinMan out the box. We will have an understanding of their business, and we will have worked through their business processes in detail to develop a system which will run the business moving forward.
We put together a team of 4 people at Stuart Jones to do the WinMan implementation. The 2 key people involved in that is myself and the managing director, Harpreet. But we've also brought in 2 additional people to provide support specifically in their areas. So one on sales and one on manufacturing. It's very much proved that this sort of project can be run remotely. It doesn't need anybody on site. Technology these days allows for WinMan and for others to remote directly to our servers, and it's quite simple and easy, remarkably so.
The current stage we're at with Stuart Jones in the implementation process is we're just about to begin the detailed prototyping. So we've kind of gone through the whole of WinMan as a whole, so they know how it works straight out the box, start to finish. And we've looked into the product configurator with them because that's the one that's going to take most of the time getting together and making sure it works for them.
Being a small company, it is always difficult for us to carry out large projects, and projects don't come much larger than implementing a new computer system. The work from home situation that we found ourselves in over the last few weeks has actually been a bit of a godsend in that respect. Managing the whole WinMan implementation has been very simple and very easy for us to do remotely. And the fact that the system itself is relatively straightforward, or seems to be very straightforward and user-friendly, has allowed us not only to get the whole project underway and moving rapidly, but to also bring the implementation date forward from where we probably would have been had things turned out differently.
So as well as the new implementations, as we've seen at Stuart Jones, we also have existing clients who are using this as an opportunity to move on to the phase 2 parts of the implementation and the parts of the system that they're not utilising yet but would like to as their business grows.
After the completion of the phase 1 of the shop floor data capture, we're able to use the partial lockdown situation to actually make a live trial of that system and actually analyze the data into the pre-release application that we have of WinMan, and test and verify that it's actually doing what we expect, and that we're able to get the data back that we want to see. The advantage that we've seen by being able to do team sessions with WinMan The ability to do a half-day session is a great advantage. It's a long enough period that we can go into great detail on something, but not so long as everybody loses interest and focus. And the ability to actually do this remotely obviously allows. I've got my accounts controller working from home, and she's able to join into the session at the same time as myself and my operations manager, so we can work from remote sites. WinMan is a very complex system, and there are lots of, let's say, system options that can be configured to suit a particular requirement, and it's the refining of those system options that we've been going through during this second phase, and John's been able to help us with very effectively.